The Public Works Department is making a sales pitch of reforms to the business community as the country demands for accountability in the flood control scandal. Paolo Barcelon joins us live for day 2 of the Philippine Business Conference and Expo. Hi, Paolo. What can you tell us?
Good afternoon. My Public Works Secretary Vince Dizon met with several key business leaders and members of the private sector here at the 51st Philippine Business Conference and Expo this morning. And that's a day after he asked lawmakers for help. He is now asking the private sector to do the same after a day after he asked that thing from senators and other lawmakers. Dizon says reforms are already being done to weed out corruption in the agency and stressed the need for the business community to also be watchdogs.
Wala tayong sisinuhin, wala tayong sasantuhin. Kahit sino pa. Those were the exact words of the President himself. Ikagawa po, kailangan po mabalik ang pera ng mga kababayan natin. Ang pera nating lahat, kailangan po
ibalik!
Dizon also says civil forfeiture proceedings are also being considered to seize properties allegedly bought using stolen flood control funds.
Hindi po kriminal ang kasong yan. Yan po ay civil case lang. At makonti lang pong ebidensya, makukuha na po natin at masusubasta na po natin ang mga properties ng lahat ng mga nagnakaw na to.
My Secretary Dizon immediately left the PBCE this morning because he's catching up on meetings and field work that he missed due to yesterday's Senate budget hearing. Back to you, Mai.
Paolo, what kinds of forfeiture can be done if the government decides to file civil instead of criminal cases?
Well, there's two options, Mai. First is levy. So if a levy is applied during a civil forfeiture case, the property will be seized for the payment of a judicial obligation. That being said, that means, for example, the government decides to file a civil forfeiture case against one of the contractors or whoever is involved in the flood control scheme. The government can avail of a levy to get that property. And if it's an attachment, one of the two options, it's the same, but it can be it's the same sanction. The government can try to seize the property, but that can happen rather. It can be applied before or after the judgment. Mai.
Thank you, Paolo Barcelon, reporting to us live from Pasay City.